Made out of
63rd. Try.
Daddy, kick me with your shadow. Kick me with your shadow. Kick my shadow. No black cut.
Are you tilted to one side? Pull it. I don't want to start this. Y'all have that something right.
ओम दिव्यांज धनेत्रांच घरंडमुकुटान् विधामि हेमेघ्नो वीतांच पीतनेत्रांच योपणां पीतापां पीतवस्त्रांच पुण्डरीक सरेक्षणां सर्वाभरणसंयुक्तां स्तनभारसमन्वितां विचक्रमे पृथिवीमेषहेतां क्षेत्राय विष्णुन्वणतेजसस्यन् ध्रुवासो अस्य गीरयोजनासः उदिष्टिं जनिमाचकार धनुर्धराय विद्मे सर्वसिद्धि तन्नो धरा प्रचोदयात् भूमिदेव्यैर्मूर्महं ध्यायामि आवाहयामि भूमिदेव्यैर्मः गन्धाक्षतपत्रमुपैः निक्षिप्य भूमिदेव्यैर्मः मधुरफलानि अमृतोपहारं निवेदयामि लक्षमस्त्रेणादं प्रोक्ष्यां लोकक्षेमात्मन् अस्मिन् चिकागो नगरे सुवृष्टिप्राप्तिद्वारा वृक्षस्थापनाख्य महामङ्गलकर्म करिष्ये ओम अनन्तधर्मज्ञानवैराग्येश्वरी ओमहं वृक्षराजासनावृक्षराजमूर्तये नमः त्वमग्नेरुद्रोशिरो महोदिवत्तकं तद्धोमारसं पृष्ठवीक्षे संवादेरुणय्यादिसङ्गहित्वं भूषाविदत्पाधनुत्पनाः आवो राजानमद्धर्द्रुगं होतारकं सिद्धेशकं रोदस्योः अग्निं पुरातनहित्नोर्जित्ताद्धिरण्यरूप भवसे गृह्णध्वं ध्यायामि आवाहयामि पुष्पं वेद पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् विषुमान् भवति चन्द्रमापापां पुष्पं पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् विषुमान् भवति एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति राजाधिराजाय प्रसज्ञसागिने नमो भजं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समेकाभान् काभकामाय विज्ञं कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो कुबेराज वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः लोकक्षेमार्थं वर्षप्राप्तिद्वारा वृक्षस्थापनसमये पुष्पाञ्जलिं समर्पयामि
Dude, did you guys
Take some petals.
ओम ध्रुवं धे राजा वरुणो ध्रुवं देवो बृहस्पतिः ध्रुवं ध इन्द्रश्चाग्निस्तराष्ट्रं धारयतां ध्रुवं साङ्ग्रहण्येत्यायते इमां जनताकं सङ्गृह्णानीति द्वादशारत्नेरसना भवति द्वादशमादात् संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे भोञ्झे भवते भोस्वैमुञ्जाः पूज्यमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म यतस्वभेदस्वमर्भ्यै பத்தனை கொடுத்துட்டேல ஆமாம் ஆமாம் ஓம் கந்தத்வாராம் துராதரிஷாம் நித்யபுஷ்டா अयं धूर्वा महाघनासकोजं धूपः स्वाहा वायुधाभ्यः सर्वाभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमो नमः मधुर अमृतफलं कदलीफलादिं स्वाहा वेदयामि ॐ सर्वस्याब्धे सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति अक्षराशाय नमः मङ्गल नीराजनं दर्शयामि ॐ पर्याप्त्यानन्दराजात् सर्वस्वमोदहात्रोत्तः भवति सर्वस्याब्धे सर्वस्य दित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति ॐ त्वमग्ने रुद्रोऽशरो महोदिवस्तकं तद्धो भारतं भृष्टैरुषे तुम्भातेरुणैयाधिसङ्घेत्वं भूषाविदत्पासिनुत्पना आभो राजानवद्धिरद्युग्रहं होतारकं सत्यशकं रोदस्योऽहम् ॐ सर्वाभाता प्रसवनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरि एवमेव त्वया कार्यम् अस्मद्भैर्विनाशनं मङ्गलनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि please take it.
Dear friends, June 10th was a sad day for all of us. This world lost a great soul. Our temple lost a great teacher. Our Sunday school lost a great teacher. And all of us lost a great soul. We are here today to plant a tree in the memories of her. She is in a place of peace, place of worship. We all remember her for life. Usha ji, we all know, she was one of the founders of Sunday school. Dr. Mahisekar, Dr. Gopal Srivastava. They were all the founder of the Sunday school. We started with 2 children. And now we have more than 300 children coming to Sunday school. It's all the great service, all the dedication, all the love for teaching, especially the Sanskrit. I found out after talking to a lot of people that she educated herself in Sanskrit. She loved it so much. And she got a master's degree diploma in Sanskrit and also has written many books in Marathi, English and in Sanskrit. So we also give tribute to her. This is a place, she's right in front of Lord Vivekananda, Lord Rama right there in front of her. Let's all pray for her peace and happiness, that she stays in God, for God, happily and keep blessing all of us. I'll request Dr. Usha Mahisekar to plant the tree in safety.
Samskrita Bharati Usha was their support throughout for me. This tough time, breathing period for myself and my family. As a memory, this concept came from Samskrita Bharati people. Mr. Tilak Mara, Board of Trustees of Hindu Temple, he accepted the concept. It was a beautiful concept. We can all remember contribution, and as the tree goes, our children, our grandchildren, they grow, they prosper, they learn and become the best citizens of this country. Be proud of themselves, be proud of their parents, their grandparents. So with that I want to thank and I want to tell Mr. Gopal Srinivasan, Dr. Gopal Srinivasan, as you know, was one of the first person with Usha. The best part was there was so much wonderful discussion between Usha and Gopal Srinivasan. It was always very constructive. Both of them having different views. It was very constructive. It was fun for me to watch, but at the same time I saw they enjoyed They did so much for this institution, for the Hindu temples, especially for the children to grow in this institution. One time, like Mr. Mara said, we had almost 450 students. We want this to grow with everybody's help. That's what we are passing on to our generation. That's the pride we can have as we pass on. So again, I want to thank and tell Mr. Gopal Srinivasan to say a few words on behalf of
Usha is my sister in every way. What she would not agree with me for many things. At the end of it, it was so much fun to see how we were reaching the same conclusion and putting it together. We always had a good conclusion. Dartu and Sumer, everybody, all my children, everybody was involved in this. She brought the Diwali spirit. She was the first one to make Diwali decorations for children to take home. I said, Usha, this is education. She said, no, it's family. Let's get it together. She had all those things. She always kept up her spirit of being here. The camps we have done together, they had to count on somebody. Narayan and Usha were always there for me to count on. And it was a wonderful experience to see it grow year by year. And we all come and go how it stays. Our next goal is to have a preschool for children between 3 to 6 years of age, where they can continue to learn Pali and keep Sanskrit, Vedic teaching, and chanting and everything. Because Sunday school, that's an important part of older children. We want to have something like a daycare or a preschool. We'll pray and we will take her spirit with us because she always has been in everything that's good. And it's good that all of you are here. We always call it a temple family. And thank you.
Thank you very much. Padmanabhan, as you know, I have to say a few words about Padmanabhan. He has stepped in as Usha kind of tapered off when she was sick, 3-4 years. And they have a wonderful team. We got Mr. Yanti Patel, and Sunil and his family. So they are kind of taken over this task of Usha, which is a gigantic task. As many of you know, we currently have almost like 400 plus students who have learned Sanskrit. That is just the beginning of it. We have so many talented people. Mrs. Mani, she has equal or better qualification than Usha, and she has been involved in teaching Sanskrit along with so many of them. The beauty of them is she not only taught those children, but they become so good, they became teachers, and it just kept on multiplying number of children. And she went even to, travel like 300 miles by herself on Friday night. Friday afternoon she would take off and come back Sunday night. She had so much distance. So I just want to thank Padmanabhan and all the team to carry on. They have a lot of Sanskrit Shibiram all around, and it is just growing. Many of you may know in India now, there might be like 50 million people who are influenced in revamping, bringing this Sanskrit language back to all the common people, which has been forgotten. And we owe to people like him, of course. Many of you might have heard Krishna Shastri, and Krishna Shastri, Usha brought Krishna Shastri first time to the Hindu temple, and that was so much impressive talk by Krishna Shastri. Everybody was moved what he said and how he said it. So that inspired everybody to be part of this Sanskrit learning language, and we want to continue this with the help of all so many who have learned and who are teaching now all around Chicago area, metro area. It's all around, not only metro Chicago, all around the United States. So without going further, I want to request Padmanabhan to say a few words on behalf of Samskrita.
Hari Om. Mama Nama Padmanabha. So first thing is thank you for all the kind words. As he said, Ushaji was very close to all of us in Chicago, and she was our teacher, not only in Chicago, all over the US. So when we sent the message out about her, that we will be missing her, people suggested that, one of the person from other states suggested that why don't we plant a tree. So that was a very nice idea. I took it to the temple committee, Tilak Marwaji and Gopal Ji and Bhima Rauji, everybody, and I think they all agreed immediately. I think all we were waiting for the date for this day where we planted tree. So what is the significance of this, right? Paropakarani Palanti Vrikshaha. So when I was driving, what this tree should signify for us. Paropakaram. So Ushaji lived for us. She did teach us, she took all her efforts, like what Lakshmi Narayanji was saying, weekend classes or weekday classes, whatever it is, telephone, whatever methods you want, and she was living for us. She was living very interested in our growth, very kind and very like a tree. She was able to nurture Samskritam as well as all the Samskritam activities in the Chicago area. So and the tree actually doesn't, it bears fruits, but it doesn't eat its own fruits. So that's the significance of Paropakarani Palanti Vrikshaha. So other thing is, Vriksha is also indicates the growth, and her dream is to, like how the tree grows, we want to grow Samskritam also in the Chicago area. And I think without much things
Ushaji was my Adarsha Stri, you can say, like a role model woman. And of course, we started 13 years back when we came to the 4th level exam. So we were all studying together. And then when she took the exam, then she said, I'm going to go forward. And whenever I need help, I'll talk to her. So she would bring her book with my name, money in every pages. She asked me, what are these? And then I would try to explain to her. And that's how she passed the 5th exam also. Then she wanted to go for her MA. So she promoted herself into the growth, like the Vriksha Aroganam, and again promoted others, so many students. They all they are indebted to her knowledge and her service. So I was only a minuscule part of it, so to say. She was the one who took over everything and then did a lot to the growth of Samskritam language. And this is the good testimony to how many students have come to honor her in the form of Vriksha. And then it is going to grow, no doubt. It's going to have so many branches. She has already sown the seeds, and now it's started growing like a small sapling right now, but it's going to grow so big. And we are all there to water, and our duty to water and nurture the plant, so that in our capacity, whatever we can do, we will do it. That's the promise we are taking in front of the Jiva on behalf of Ushaji, that we will all try to promote whatever she dreamed and whatever she has been doing, continue. May not be in her own footstep, but little bit. Little in her, maybe 1% in her effort we will do, and we will all promise that we will take Samskritam to a very good level.
As you know, Usha was also involved. She was many of you know, she was the first teacher to start Marathi classes here. And that was, we had our own 2 boys, and she gathered few, and she started with the 2 or 4. The best part, she would tell me, she would, even if there was one pillow, that means only one child who came to school, to the class, she would go no matter what. She didn't need one. But guess what? One time we had almost like 25 Marathi children. So she started in 1908, when Dhartu was like a 3-4-year-old. So with that, we have Vivek Modak, who has been involved in Maharashtra Mandal. He was also chairperson of the Sunday school. I'd like to ask him to say a few words for Usha.
Namaskar. I was fortunate that I could come across Usha Thai, and I'm so grateful to her for many things. She always stood for always positive things, and she was like a banyan tree. Anyone who comes in its vicinity of the banyan tree gets strength, gets shelter, and draws inspiration from it. And as we all know that the trees of the branches, they themselves grow and take root into the very soil, which gives them nutrients. And all the students from Sunday school or Samskrita Bharati are testimony to that. Usha always stood for positive things, and this tree will always remind us that we have to be strong and take root in the very soil. And anytime I'll be coming here, parking here, it will remind me of that, and for which I am thankful to HTGC, Samskrita Bharati for doing this wonderful job. And as Usha Mahisekar said, I was fortunate that I came across Usha in this land, how to conduct oneself. I could get a lot of inspiration from her. And very recently, like when Cubs won the World Series championship, I'm thankful to Usha because she had few spare tickets for Cubs game, and she said, okay, your wife and child has to come and see that, and they were able to see. And that's what Usha was. She gave inspiration to everyone to live positive life, and that this tree, we are sad that she is not with us, but this will give us inspiration to be positive.
Very good memory. That was one of Usha wanted to make sure she does everything at least one time. And we're going to the White Sox game and Cubs game. So somebody, when they gave me 4 tickets, then I asked, who do you want to say that? I said, well, why don't you ask Vivek, his daughter and his wife is very much interested. Guess what, we 4 of us went for Cubs game. And I think, as everybody knows, we are world champion today. So let's clap for ourselves. I got Dr. Narendra Dabade, who has been our family physician, and he has been always with us, and who was very close with Usha all the time, talking to her in tough times. I would like Dr. Dabade to say a few words.
As you know, Usha is a great poet. Poems. I used to call her on Usha lady. Most of the Maharashtrians do know Usha lady. Just to celebrate her, few words. एवढासा वृक्ष आज इथे लावेला तुझ्यासाठी उभी राहशील देवाच्या घरी नारी सतत दिन रात्री सूर्यदेवांची ऊर्जा तुझ्या कपाळावर सदा असेल अंगावर चंद्र ताऱ्यांची शिखर क्षणाक्षणास होईल तुझ्या आयुष्याची वाढ फिरणाऱ्या पक्षांची तुझ्या भोवती यमाब बरोबर येथील भेटाया सगळे जनक होत राहील तुझ्या माथ्यावर अनंत अनादी ओंकाराचे हात नाही तू आता राहणार कधी इथे एकटी देवदेवता सारे आहेत तुझ्याच वाटी
That's the beauty of it. She has inspired so many. Going further, she has written books in 3 languages. She has the Sanskrit baby names, as many of you know. She has also written Marathi poetry, and that is being published. And whoever are coming to the BMM convention, they are going to be giving away those books as a gift, as a bag to go with. And recently she has also completed English poetry and prose, and that we are going to have at the temple, and whoever want to purchase one, donate $5 to the temple, and we are going to be having plenty of those copies. And that's what she wanted. She wanted, whatever she did, she wanted people to share what she had. And this is so touchy. I have a tough time reading it. So this is all her life experience, tough times she has gone through, and the fun she had going through and growing in United. She has composed really very well. So I would request everybody to purchase one just as a memory. So at this time, I would like to, anybody who want to say a few words, so please do it. We have Praveen Patil, as you know, he's a chairperson now for Sunday school.
Fourth year in a row.
Fourth year in a row. As you know, when we were only like 150, we had so much tough time managing 150. And today we have 350, and there are so many classes. I can't even imagine how many classes they are conducted in the, you name it, we have it. That's how it is. And Praveen has done a wonderful job carrying on this mission to as a chairperson, and of course we are proud he comes from Marathi background. Here is Praveen Patil.
I just want to say a couple of words. First, on behalf of Sunday School, I would like to thank Tilakji, Temple Management and Board of Trustees for organizing tree planting event for in the memory of Ushaji. And I would like to thank all of you for your time today who joined this program. Thank you.
Again, anybody wants to say a few words? More than welcome, to share your memories.
Namaskaram, Mama Nama Sukumara. I was Ushaji's Sanskrit student. Probably started about 10 years back or maybe a little more. And I learned from her probably for about 3 years or so, 2 texts. And one thing, and then we kept in touch later on, and throughout her sickness also we were in occasional conversations I had with her. One thing which I will always remember is her enthusiasm, her motivation, and her commitment. She was very happy to teach anybody, whether he was a 4-year-old kid or a 90-year-old person. We had both of them in our class, and no matter who he was, how much he learned, or how much his capacity was, she was always willing to teach Sanskrit. And she wanted everybody to learn Sanskrit. She had some schooling when she was young, but then afterwards, I think in her adult life, she started all over again, and took it all the way to master's level, which very few people do it, even in their youth, even in their primary. So one thing which I will always remember is her enthusiasm, and if you have that energy and that commitment, you can set very high goals and achieve them. And that is the memory I will always have.
You want to say? I had to introduce my son myself. That is, Samit was he grew as a child in Sunday school with Dr. Gopal. He is clapping because he is too wise. Hari and Vishnu, Samit, that two was just running behind these 3 guys. So first student. Yeah, first student. So I want him to say a few words.
Okay, thanks. Thank you for everyone coming here today and spending your time remembering Usha. As my mom, she was my first teacher, and I'm inspired that she became a teacher of so many other people. And so I think that's one thing that I'll take away from today and just remember that. So yeah, it's as this tree grows, our children will come and remember that education keeps going on and people continue to learn. And I just never thought it would turn into all this when there was just 4 of us. And in these hills, when, to be honest, when I was bored, I used to run all over these forests. So I know this area very well from the back and all over these trees and things like that. So I think it's kind of fitting that she got a tree to just remember her and things like that. So thank you very much.
I'm just honored to have Bhima Reddy, of course Annapurna. As you know, many many of you know, Mr. Bhima Reddy has been a president for a few times and has been instrumental in having, very instrumental in having so many projects, especially beautiful Vivekananda. He has been instrumental in having all these beautiful structures visualized and make it a true reality. And he has, I think, probably put hours and hours of his time, and we all, on behalf of the Hindu temple devotees, we want to really thank him. And he has been always supportive of whatever was a good function, good activity. He always supported, no matter what it was. We want to thank him. And I also want to thank many of you know Annapurna Vishwanathan. She is the temple manager, and this young lady, not only she has always smiled, she is very effective, very good communication. I want to especially thank her for being supportive and making together all these functions to reality. I just want to thank her.
Could I say a couple of words? Could I say a couple of words?
Yeah, I'm
thank
sorry,
you.
I didn't
Okay,
want
namaskar. No. The one other proposal which is there, but we did not talk about it because the executive committee need to realize. But there is a proposal. The Sunday school, as you know, is one started by Lakshmi Narayan and Usha. They are the ones who started way before my times in here. And when they rebuilt the Sunday school with the partitions and all, what it is taking is almost taking an enormous amount of money every 2 weeks for us to put them, take it out. More than the money, the risk of people getting injured is there. So we had a proposal to combine the Rama dining hall and the Gupta dining hall, join it together with building a new structure, mainly dedicated for the Sunday school people. That way we'll have about 26 or 28 permanent rooms, and we're going to request Mahisekar ji to be a part of that thing in there in memory of Usha ji. So that is our proposal. We'll discuss that and talk to Mahisekar and the executive committee next year on that. Thank you.
We were just talking about that with Mr. Marwa. Like again, from day one, we have been supportive, and this is what we can give to our children, our grandchildren, so they will be proud what they have learned. So I'll be definitely all supportive for all the good cause, especially Sunday school. You can count on my help. More than welcome. वसंत तुला काही बोलायचं आहे? Yeah. That's good, yes. You can stand, watch out. You can stand. As you know, this gentleman, Vasant Pandav, he is my guru really, because 1 year he came from the same school in Aurangabad, which is engineering college. He has also basically 1 year ahead, he has taught me, and I always remember he was a tough teacher, because whenever we didn't do any homework, that's how he used to say, what happened, why you didn't do. So today I'm honored to have him speak on behalf of my family.
Yeah, just want to say a few words. I was coming down for this ceremony, and Mahisekar ji introduced me to him. I said, do I know him? I said, no, let me introduce you. He said, no, I know you. I said, then you have to take off your hat and glasses. And then I knew exactly who I'm talking about. So if you take it out, everyone will know, recognize you.
Yeah, we know each other many other ways together. I ran much before the time of the Sunday school. I ran 2 years Marathi school in this area. I did all the work, and I think Usha took it off from that one and will continue. She did much more work afterwards. But I'm saying that we started it, we had it for 2 years. Marathi school in 20 families have we gathered together in the Chicago area. We had in every week we used to go to different places. And these two children were also part of that Marathi school. And
many others are here, Whitkers and several other people are here. So anyway, I'm glad I'm proud to be associated with Mahisekars and I hope history will grow and be something written here, isn't it? Some plaque or something will be here. Yeah, we'll see. There should be something we have to identify that this is in memory of her and what she is. A few lines maybe. And
that will up to the board, we'll see.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just about this is just something to think about. Sanskrit has been my love too. From in early years in school, we used to go to our in Satya course board, I think in I did few exams of that one, Sanskrit. And I wanted to be Sanskrit. We used to have in high school, there was option, mathematics, European history also. I wanted to take Sanskrit, but nobody let me do that. So you will not be able to do good money-wise. So I'm using the mathematics. I was in love with Sanskrit from those days. So I was very happy when I even in a Sangha, we started the Sangha thing there. And I have been wanting to join us there. But she joined in another way. Not there, and Krishna Shastra was coming in. They used to come to my place because I was a Sangha Kariwa here. Main thing is before we disperse, we have some treat. They have made. We have a section there for we have this. Also, we have in the temple the coupons that who has given. So please join for some snacks in the drama auditorium downstairs. Main kitchen. Behind the partition, they have room for us to just join together and share our memories. So please be there. And if you don't have fun, just come my name. They will take
One more thing.
कशी आहे दीपा
நீ எடுக்கல சொன்ன நீ எடுக்கல
இந்த பசங்க ரெண்டு பேர் பசங்க கிராண்ட் சன் அவங்க
கொஞ்சம் இந்த ஆங்கிள் இருக்கு
சரியா
Oh, battery.
Very nice job.
Yeah, you your temple. If you
Mano,